Whoops. Hello, everybody. That's a way to start, isn't it? Camera in the wrong direction. Good morning, everybody. I'm just getting my little assistant. I've got my daughter here. I've enlisted her to help me today. You might have to go and get a chair, darling. So, welcome to my first day of challenges and crafting, stamping. I don't know whether to call it a crafting or a stamping. Let me know what you think, because it's like, you know, you switch the light off, please. You can't do it.
I can't do it.
You go say hello to everybody then.
Hello.
Well, we can't believe it. We've woken up to snow. What? Go and get a chair, darling.
Okay.
You go and get a chair. And,
Okay.
yeah, what a day to stay in and craft. How fantastic. Right. So, got no notification, but you're on. Woohoo, Karen. So the idea is, it's not obligatory, but I'd love it if you could super chat me some colours, please. You can choose whatever colour you would like me to use. May, not that chair. Go and get a stool. Go and get the little. Go and get the stool. Put them in there. I've just got some as an example here. Maybe I will reserve the right to choose black if I need it. That will be on my standby colour. These are just ones I haven't put away yet. So the idea of today is welcome. It's the first time I've done this. A whole day of programming from me, a whole day of lessons and inspiration. And so throughout the day, I've got planned various challenges and things to do. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So who just said 3 shades of blue? Now Tracy, I do know, has PayPal donated me, so she does have the right to actually do this already. So 3 shades of blue, says Tracy. Okay, we'll start with that. Right, then I want you to choose some numbers. But before I do that, May, can you just count how many stamp sets I have, please? Just go over to my shelf and count, because each one of my stamp sets is going to be assigned a number, and if there's 2 of one, you need to count it as 1. Okay, does that make sense? Because there's 2 of those. All right. So my daughter is counting how many stamp sets I have, and then you guys can choose what number stamp set you want me to do. Up to 5. Okay, up to 5. So if you want to play along, you need to go and count your stamps. And then if the number is too high for you, if you don't have that many stamp sets, then I will choose a number for you. You let me know how many you've got, and then I will choose. So you can play along at home. And if you haven't got the exact colours I have, that's fine. You can substitute. That's absolutely fine. Now, to play along, you need to go and join Artful Stampin Space on Facebook. And also, if you're not on Artful Stamp, if you're not on Facebook, that's fine. You just need to email me what you create. Okay? I know what. Let me just flip the camera so that you know I'm really here. Good morning, everybody. I haven't had my coffee yet. 62. I've literally... Oh, 62. Ooh, 62. That's a lot, isn't it?
Hello.
Hello, everybody. So, 62. Right, I need someone to pick a number between 1 and 62, please. And my able assistant will find the stamps. So, are you all at your craft desks? Are you all ready to play along? This is water, not coffee. I always have a mug of water to start in the morning, and then I'll go on to coffee. Janice says, hello! 9, Esther. Find number 9. Now, when you find number 9, just pull it out. Don't take it out, because we've still got to pull out the others.
Okay.
All right? So she's going to just call out what it is.
9. Butterfly Gala.
Butterfly Gala. Right, so just pull it out, but don't pull it out, if that makes sense. Like that. Okay, next number, please. So Tracy, I'm actually going to do five shades of blue, because I want to do I want to have the option of 5 colours. So Can we have another number, please?
Mummy, keep looking down.
Yeah, I'm looking at what people look. Oh, I can look on here what people comment.
Yeah.
It's warm in Australia. Well, we've got our first flurry of snow for the winter.
There's loads of chunks.
Yeah, it's chunks of snow coming down. It's not 7, says Janice. It hasn't settled yet. So a number between 1 and 62, 3 and 7. Oh, you're staying up in the... Right, so just to let you know, my stamps are in alphabetical order. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, but we'll play this game again in a bit. Oh, 26.
3, 7, and 26.
What was 3?
3 is all wired up.
All wired up.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Good choice.
7 is birch.
Birch.
And 26.
She's counting now. Right, let me get all the blues out and Tracy can choose which blues she wants. And then I think, have I got more colours to choose?
Oh, wait. It's leave a little sparkle.
Leave a little sparkle, the unicorns, woohoo!
Because I nearly...
Is that 5 now? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Karen said number 62. The last one. Oh, did you count that one? Oh, no, don't count that one. Can it be 61? Sorry, 62 is a retired set. So I'm going to discount that one.
Is it so...
So take the last one. 61. 61, the last one.
So is it waterfront? I think this one.
No. Winterwoods.
Winterwoods.
Winterwoods. There we go. Right, I'm just putting these other colours away so that Tracy... No, I'm going to flip the camera back round. So Tracy has got a choice of different blues. Blueberry bushel and pool party. Right, there we go. Right, Tracy, you have a choice of the blues.
That's a lot of
Right,
blues.
can you get all the stamps out now, please, darling?
Got all the wide, beautiful blanket. Butterfly, banana. Leave it like that.
And the last one, Winterwoods.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Okay. So, Tracy, did you have any particular... Can I choose like a dark, a mid and a light and then go from there, really? Yeah, it is nice to have an assistant. Which ones do you like? You like Pacific Point,
It
that one?
reminds me of, what is it called? A peacock, I think.
Oh, a peacock. Well, in that case, we want Pretty Peacock if you wanted to imagine a peacock.
Because I just think that this one reminds me of a peacock.
I don't know whether to... Yeah, we're going kind of turquoisey, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, what about a dark... What about a Night of Navy as well, just for... Right, we'll stick those aside for a minute. We might change our minds later. Right, and then I've got a choice of very vanilla or whisper white. What would you like me to stamp onto? So who have we got watching? Let me say a quick hello to everybody. Hi Tracy. Hi Karen.
17
Wendy.
people.
Janice.
17 people.
Yeah, Marcel. Hi Marcel. Jill. And Ellie. Hi Ellie. Lovely to see you.
Wendy.
Wendy's on here. Right, lovely. Oh, Bermuda Bay. Yeah, we've got Bermuda Bay. Right, well, I'm inclined to go with Whisper White, if that's okay with everybody. But you can choose whatever you want. There's no stipulation for whatever you're going to do. So if you don't have these stamp sets, you can either ask me for alternatives, but I'm sure you can figure out what you have. Right, you come on the other side now, sweetheart. You go there.
Okay, put these.
Okay. Right, let's just move some stuff off the desk. Don't need. Right, so shall we start with the One Cheap Wonder, because that's kind of where I'm happy at, and then go from there, really. So I'm not necessarily going to use all these stamps in one go, but we'll have a good go.
Flowers.
So you want flowers and what?
Flowers. Then
I wouldn't mind seeing a unicorn head popping out of some flowers. Yeah.
and then
With
you
some
can have small
butterflies.
butterflies.
Yeah, okay, let's start that. So this is going to be very similar to one that I did, actually I released yesterday, the purple one, but we'll, are you sure you got beautiful friend? What number was that?
7, I think.
Woohoo, good choice, whoever chose number 7.
That was 7.
Woohoo! Yeah, very vanilla is much warmer. Okay, let's start with all wired up. Let's get some background on here. So we'll go for, oh no, we're not using these ones. Putting these away.
These ones.
These ones. Now, before I get started, I'm actually going to check that these ink pads are juicy. Because it might, oh, that's not too bad. I was going to say I might need to.
Green ink or something.
You thought the birch was 7.
Was it? I don't remember anything anymore.
You don't remember anything anymore. Oh, great.
That might have been 3.
1, 2, 3. All wired up was 3. Yeah, I think you've chosen that wrong.
Why?
I think, but I'm sure you shouted out birch. It doesn't really matter, says Janice. Thank you, Janice. Right, so if you haven't got these exact stamp sets, go and just choose a background stamp, a butterfly stamp, a flower stamp, and trees. Phew. Yeah, phew. Ruth breathes a sigh of relief. As she contemplates life without beautiful friendship. I mean, I was alive before beautiful friendship existed, so therefore, you know, I think I would stay alive even if it didn't. It's funny, isn't it? I love that C.S. Lewis quote, isn't it? Don't let your happiness depend on things. Do not let my happiness depend on beautiful friendship. Right. Let's let's put some nice trees in the background.
Pretty trees.
And I love the delicacy of this stamp because it's so delicate. What can I say? It really is a very delicate little stamp set. Do I go with this again? I'll try that. Right, let me just, in my head, I need to just arrange this so that this is at my halfway point, because I really do need to make sure I get this in the middle. But also, I want it above the flowers. I'm going to be stamping the flowers on either side. So I'm just going to put this ruler here so that I know where to aim my trees for. So I know sometimes you think, oh, it's just instinctual. Ruth knows exactly what she's doing. Actually, some things that I do are very calculated. You know, there is some thought behind it, would you believe? So don't be afraid of using tools, using rulers if you have to make sure things work out the way you want them to work out.
I can't tell what way this is going.
There is a lot of colour differences if you use very vanilla and whisper white. Yes. Well, whisper white just, I suppose, is more, you get a purer sense of the colour. Right, so now I'm going to move my ruler over. I'm not sure if I shouldn't have... Oh well, I've started, so I'll finish. What's the name of, who says that? I've started, now I'll finish. Is that Mastermind?
Too late now.
It is too late. Okay, right. I know what, you could be cleaning off to the side. So there's my spray. Let me get my rag. I've got a rag somewhere. I know what, I'll get my stamping mist. Oh dear, my light's cut out. Is that better?
Nope. It's off.
Oh dear, the connection on my wire is going a bit. Anyway, it's bright enough out here today, isn't it? Apart from, oh, the snow's stopped. Oh right, okay. I'm just going to move that off because that's causing a shadow on my desk. Right, here's a mister. I mean a stamping scrub. So you need to sit down. You sit down. So you spray onto that side. That one there. Okay. see if I can get my light back. There we go. What's causing that shadow there? Just gonna try and oh, what am I doing? I'm just trying to get rid of...
What are you doing?
I'm trying to reload what I'm seeing on your thing.
What do you mean?
Oh, I've lost it now. Is everyone still with me? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to sort out what I can see on May's tablet.
Do you want me to do it?
Oh, she's been looking up AGT and what have you been looking up?
Magic. Because it's funny. Magic dragon.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And and Jimmy Fallon. Oh my word. How do I get back to me?
Do you want me to try? Help.
Library.
History.
History.
Then it should be up here.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get rid of it. Oh, just bring me back up. Okay. Now time for the flowers. That's it. It was a bit laggy. I was a bit behind.
That's how it always is, Mum.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is always sometimes.
There we go. Yes, I could do second generation. I should have done that. Never mind. But we have got some other awesome things to go in the background. So let's get some of these roses on here. I just want to use these small ones. I just want these little ones. So I'm going to turn that round to make it a bit easier so I can see what I'm doing. Right, I put that one back in there. Right, well the snow has stopped. Oh no, do I want a night of navy? No, I'm going to go for pretty peacock actually.
Peacock.
The assistant needs more training. Yes. Oh, you need more training apparently. You sneezed.
I do need more training.
Right, I'm going to get my Stampin' mat because then the colour will go on better. Sorry about my messy desk. Oh, I've already got ink splatter somewhere. I don't want to make them go equally all the way across. I would like it to be a bit more random. So who's playing along at home? And if you're not a member of Artful Stampin Space, please go and join in on there, and then you can share your pictures. If you're not on Facebook, please email me at ruthtrice@gmail.com. I wonder if I can... Marcel's joining along. Excellent. Let me see if I can... Oh, no, what am I doing? I was trying to comment then. Can you comment on my...
What do you want me to comment?
ruthtrice@gmail.com. Actually, the link is in my...
Mum?
No, just chat. You can super chat me if you want, May. I don't mind.
Okay, so Ruth tries that.
Oh, I think my Pacific Point needs re-inking. Oh my word, it does. Right, let's re-ink that.
No, I'm not sure how to.
Just put Ruth Trice, R-U-T-H. Can someone do it? Oh, are you doing it? It's funny, Pacific Point is one of those colours I don't tend to use that often.
I think I put it in wrong capitals.
Just put gmail.com. Right, and then get a wee little block and just spread the ink through like that.
Can I say hi?
Right, and then just, could you wash that ink block for me, darling? You had to go through 3 hoops to find me, Sheila. Oh, bless you. I'm just on my channel. Are you subscribed to me?
I don't understand that.
Tracy's watching and waiting, and then she'll join the fun, won't you, Tracy? You've got. Well, after I've gone off, you've got until 1 o'clock. Well, you've got all day really. You don't necessarily have to complete the first challenge before you can do the second one. I'm just going to be live at different points all day, and then you can join in whenever you want. And I think I'm going to give you all till Tuesday to do your challenges, if you want to be in for a prize. So these cards that I'm making right now, I will be sending to some of you. For those of you who participate, I will draw out winners. Random winners. Let me just check the comments. I regret that the tree dies are so straight in winter woods. Ah, okay. Mastermind. Yeah. Now the funny thing is, my husband is called. Well, his surname is Magnus. I'm Magnus as well, but it's not Magnus. It's Magnus.
Yeah.
So, right. Where's that other stamp? There wasn't. I'm sure I got another stamp out. Where's it gone? No, that.
Winter Woods.
Oh, poops! I've already lost that stamp. Where's it gone? Oh, I stuck. No, I didn't.
That one.
No, that one. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Okay, what colour should we do that one in?
Blue.
Yes, do it in blue, she says. Yeah. Oh, let's get the unicorn in first.
Ooh,
so the idea was to have the unicorn peeking out from the flowers. I mean, if you're not a big unicorn fan, that is fine. You don't feel you have to do this. But for the sake of the challenge, I think you have to do it in this formula, if that makes sense, where you're creating...
it looks like a mirror.
You're creating, what's the word I want? 4 portrait cards. Okay, so you're doing the design across the middle, reaching out and reaching down, and then we're going to cut it into 4. So that is my stipulation. But apart from that, if you can find similar designs that you want to use. So I'm kind of just looking for where the space is. Oh look, there's a natural little gap there. That's going to go in there. That ruler's making too much noise. There we go. Now, May, can you grab my Stampin' Blends? Can you? You're right up behind there. I think it would be nice just to add a few little.
Are you allowed?
Yes, I'm allowed to use whatever I want. It's all about colours, this challenge.
Okay.
It's because she knows what I've got coming in the next challenge. So would you like a little idea of what I'm going to be doing for the next one, ladies?
Oh, we don't know.
Oh, I'm just
No one's saying anything. Yeah.
No, everyone's gone quiet. Hope you're all enjoying a nice coffee wherever you are. So who have we, I have not found out where everyone's from, or you don't, I mean, I know where some of you are from, but it'd be nice for you to just shout out and say where you guys are from. So who's in America? Who would like to say hello from America? The Americans, it's quite early for them, so they've either got up very early or they're still in bed. So I'm not expecting too many of you guys to be on. Right, let's get some of these wee butterflies. Oh, let's colour. Right, what colour?
Blue.
Oh yes, of course, it's got to be blue, hasn't it? Let's go for either light pool party. Light pool party will be fine, won't it? just see. I think I'm running out of this colour.
Where's the other end? Try the other end.
Try the other end, she says.
I mean, you're the expert.
I'm the expert.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just finding that because I use these pens in class, the ends start to get quite roughed up. So I just want I suppose I want the unicorns to not look too pale.
When I look
Right.
at this, all I can say is blue.
All he can say is blue.
There's just blue everywhere.
I'm blue. There's a song that you say,
Blue,
sing.
da,
Da
boo,
dee
dee,
da
da,
dee
boo,
da dee 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 dee. I'm blue.
Da boo dee da boo da.
Crazy lady. Right, thank you. Put that back now.
But I'm not a lady yet.
Yes, you are.
You're a crazy
Yes,
lady.
you're a lady.
That makes you a crazy
You're a
lady.
crazy girl.
We're crazy ladies.
We're crazy ladies.
Is there anybody talking?
No, they're all just, you know.
Oh, wait.
So I'm using the tiny little
I have to stand on the chest.
spray thing.
You need speckles, Ruth.
Yes, we will bring on the speckles in a moment.
Internet is getting people together. I don't know. I have lived in New Zealand a long time ago.
Oh, I have got comments. I've
Christchurch.
just not been able to read them.
Yeah, I'm looking on the top.
Sorry, guys. I didn't realise you were all talking. We thought you were being quiet because May's tablet went all quiet. Oh,
Is there
so
an
sorry.
exact place to put the middles of the flowers?
Yeah, yes. When you look at it, you can figure out where to put them, Wendy. You lived in New Zealand a long time ago in
Wendy
Christchurch.
Margaret.
You need speckles, Ruth.
I'll read them out if you want, Mum.
It's the Global Crafting Day. Hi, Louise.
Yes, I'll-
Cherry Flower Creations. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. What a lovely name. Do you have a channel, Louise? Right, we have got stars. We haven't got speckles. We've got stars.
Do you want me to?
Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the birch one gone? Where's Winter Woods gone?
It's over here.
Right.
Oh no, I put it here. I put it behind you.
Right. Is there anything in there that I could use?
It's a small world after all. Global
It's a
connection.
small world. Yes. There's more that connects us than divides us. Right, so we've got this lovely sort of spirally one. Just trying to get a bit closer.
Hello again.
So this is very fantastical, this one, isn't it?
Mystical.
It's what's that song in Mary Poppins? It is magical, fantastical. How's it go? Da 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 dee dee dee. Yeah, that's what I just said.
No, that one. I can't remember the other words, okay?
Oh, it's off Mary Poppins Returns, isn't it? In this mystical, magical. Dee dee dee. Da da da. Oh, the China bowl.
In the bowl.
In the bowl. Yes.
When they're going to the place.
Right, we have got some little stars that I'm going to be using as speckles, guys. So look, we've got little stars. How cute are they? And then we want them. We don't want just stars in the sky, so we're doing a few.
I want to get very blue.
What is my? Oh, awesome! Oh, so Louise, Louise, what do you do on your channel?
Shout out to
Have a
Louise.
shout out to Louise. People go and check out. Don't go now. Don't. Just stay with me. Stay with me. Go and check out Louise later.
2 thumbs up. I've got 2 thumbs up.
I got a 2 thumbs up.
and 24 people watching.
Woohoo!
Yeah. I'm just standing on the chair. Oh, we've got 3 thumbs up.
Ooh, yes, please remember to like, subscribe and share. I always forget to say that. Like the last few days, I'm like, my subscriber numbers have been going down. Not people are unsubscribing, but people aren't subscribing as much as they did the other week. And I think it's just because I forget to say subscribe. Love that spot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Stampin' Up isn't cheap, but it's good quality. And we have quality coordination. So if you are on a budget, please contact me because I'm quite happy to make suggestions about what not to buy. And also I will tell you this for free, and I've said it time and time again, that when you're starting off buying the inks, do not buy the light coloured inks, okay? So for example, do not buy Coastal Cabana or Pool Party. Buy Bermuda Bay, because when you stamp off the darker colours, you end up with a lighter colour. Okay, so that is my free frugal tip to you guys. You know.
Another person joined.
Hey, hello. Okay, so I'm just putting some of the darker, this is Night of Navy now, and I'm quite liking the contrast of having some of these dark, although because they're line drawings, it's not making it too bold. But it's really making a really sweet little kind of pattern in there.
I like how the stars look a bit.
Oh, Wendy says it's the best quality, and she's been stamping for 40 years. Wow, I bow to Wendy's superior knowledge, because
Don't trust
we're not about revealing ages on here, but Wendy is older than me.
She's smarter than you.
And so clearly wisdom comes with age, doesn't it? Right, butterflies, and then I think we're done. So what about, May, if we use that butterfly, we can always colour it in, couldn't we?
Use stickies and make it really.
Yeah. Do you want to get the pens back? So very true. Purple Posy is out the air time to already. What? Can you just type that again, Selma? I think there was a typo. Yeah, Purple Posy has been discontinued because Stampin' Up worked really hard on their formula for it, but unfortunately it was just not up to their... Can you get the light version of that? Oh, it is the light version. It was just not up to their usual quality standard, and they decided to withdraw it. So I have a little tip for that. If you want to try and create a Purple Posy colour, just stamp off
it's a bit like stuffed.
Highland Heather. If you stamp off Highland Heather about 3 times, you will get Purple Posy. Okay. Sorry, what are you saying, Selma? Sort of.
Yes. Someone just said yes. Yes. I'll just look at it. This is beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Not that we've heard of, Ellie. Thank you, Louise.
Ooh, and 2 other people joined, and I didn't even see.
Oh, so if you're joining, please say hi and where you're from, and remember to join Artful Stampin' Space. You don't have to have Stampin' Up products to join in this challenge. If you have stamps at home, excuse me.
You could draw.
Oh my goodness, I'm still getting over a little bit of a cough, guys. Ooh.
Drawing is allowed, I think. I hope. I don't know.
So I'm using Bermuda. Oh, I think I'll use a bit of Pool Party as well. So I'm going to use 2. I've got Pool Party that I'm going to...
Mum, is drawing allowed?
So I'm sorry, it's a little bit... Yes, drawing is allowed if you want to draw and paint. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, ideally it needs to be stamped, but if you don't have stamps, I'm going to let that go. For the sake of, you know, camaraderie and joining in.
Just have fun.
Let's have fun.
I love that colour.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's a peacock to me. It's not even
You've got colour. And if you want to do some extra shading on the unicorn, you can as well. Oh, I could do the flowers. So I'm not going to do this to all of them. I think I'm going to probably stop soon.
Yeah, my eyes are starting to get overwhelmed with blue.
Yeah. It's like, woohoo, Blue
much.
Fest. So I'm using 2 cups. So these are alcohol pens or alcohol blends.
Hello, Professor John.
And they are fabulous for colouring in, but you do not have to use these. You can just use whatever colouring medium you have. If you want to have a true colour that matches your ink pads, all you need to do is purchase the Stampin'. Oh no, I think these are out.
28 people.
I think these are. Oh, that one might still work. So if I just quickly show you how to do that, if you don't have the.
You might be able to get the alcohol markers and purple posy.
Yes, you can still get the alcohol markers in purple posy. You are quite right. So the other option is to squeeze your ink pads together like this. Get some of the colour on there. Pick it up. And then you're able to colour in your little image.
Tips.
Now, obviously, because it's not alcohol based, these pens, these are water based. Just be aware you cannot kind of go over and over and over and over the same spot for too long, because the water and paper mixed together will make a pulp and you will start to pill the paper. I would just love to frame this as a picture and put it. Oh, really? Who's that? Who's just said that? Louise. Well, Louise, join in, because you may be able to win one of these.
I have the ink. I just can't read this anymore.
I just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, I have the ink pad actually, and I will still use it for my personal use, but apparently the problem was that they did rigorous testing with the purple posy, and they kind of do this thing where they try and simulate time. It's like a time simulator that they put it in, and it stood up to that, but unfortunately in real life, in real-time simulation, it fell. It not fell. It wasn't quite up to standard. So that has been the problem. So can I do? I could. Oh, you can do same with Wink of Stella. Oh, what did she just say? Squeezing what? I can do with.
Hello.
Oh, you can pick up the colour with Wink of Stella. Is that what you're saying? Yes, you can. If you're finding it difficult to squeeze, this is my tip. Get a block. Who just said that? Was it Ellie? Ellie, just get a block and just tap it onto a block. And you can use either, if you don't have a blending brush, blending pen like this, just get a normal watercolour brush with some water and just pick up the colour, and you can then colour in like that. Okay, so these inks are really versatile. That you can use them for more than just stamping with. You can use them for colouring in. There's a lady on Periscope who she does all her watercolours with Stampin' Up ink. It's amazing. So they are really good. Right, and then, now the other thing we could do, because I have a splatter stamp in here, I'm going to show you what you can do. I'm just going to clear the decks a little bit with a little bit of water. I'm just going to make sure it's nowhere near my...
Yes, I do the block thing, but I end up forgetting it's there and put my hand in it.
At least you're honest, Ellie. Right, so we've got some water, and...
That's very watery.
It is very watery. I didn't think I meant...
The new ink pads are harder to squeeze than the old ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't, it's so much method, I can't even get the ink refills. Get the ink refills.
Yeah, ink refills are a good idea if you don't want to be squeezing and puffing. Okay, I'm just getting some more colour onto there. What's supposed to be... Oh, I know what. I'm just going to pick it up on there and then see if I can do that.
Be careful, Mum.
Oh, no, that's not working.
Mum, what you can do is you just put it. Okay, try something.
What do you think?
When you grab it and then you put the tip back and you do that.
Oh, flick the tip.
Like that, but it doesn't work.
Oh, that's a good idea. Where's the lid?
I do it with paintbrushes, but you know, I'm not sure.
Right, so my daughter's saying that you can do it through the lid, so you can do this, where you flick it like that.
See?
Oh, yeah, that works.
Because it goes off ink. It's going to take paint there.
Excuse me, sorry.
I think we've got to stop soon because...
We've got to stop soon?
No, it's just
What's the
because...
time?
No, it's just because the blue is just going...
Oh, it's too much. It's too busy for your eyes, is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
So much blue.
There we go.
Like, how is there so much blue?
Right. I better clean off the tip of my... I'm going to ruin my blend pen. Oops. Right, so with the blend pens, you just keep going until they go clean again. There we go. Ta-da! Right. Should we cut this up? Right, where's my rag? Because I need to clean that off before I stick my hand in it. Because Ellie says that she sticks her hand in it. No, there's another one somewhere. Oh, I'm sitting on it. So tidy up as you go. Well, I don't tidy up as I go, unfortunately. That's why I end up with like a mountain of stamps beside me. Right, put that on the floor. Don't need that one. Yeah, unfortunately, Stampin' Up is still having problems with European customs. It seems like European customs keep moving the goalposts as to what information Stampin' Up need to provide for their ingredients and all that kind of thing. And so I really feel for Stampin' Up right now. They keep obliging them, they keep sending them through, and then they go, no, we need more information.
32 people. 32.
So,
Hello, people.
Ellie, did you just say if I tidy up all the time, we'd never get anything done? You're quite right. Yeah. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Thank you for the idea to do blues, Tracy. This has worked out so well. Because even within the blues, there's such a range, isn't there? There's a range of sort of greeny blues and dusky blues and so many. So that we can keep these for another day. And I'm deliberately cutting them so they have a little bit of white space at the top. Because I could cut them further down, but I think it's quite nice to have that sort of breathing space with the little splats.
Hello, everyone. How do you like the new trimmer so far?
Oh, I'm enjoying it. Thank you very much. Yes, I am enjoying it. Right, let's get some... Where's my little box? Oh, there it is. I was just saying, where's my little box?
37 people.
Right,
Hello,
May,
people.
could you grab one of those backgrounds there?
What do you mean by background?
The brick or the... What's it?
You've already got one.
Just pop that down. There we go.
Now it looks even better.
Does it cut 3 sheets of paper? I would say it could do, Selma. Yeah. Right, everybody. So I'll be taking photos of these and putting them on my Artful Stampin' space. I will also try and blog them and get them pinned as well. So if you follow me on Pinterest, I've created a pin board called Artful Stamp in 9th of November. And if you're a blogger, please let me know if you do blog any of these, because I will then pin them on the board as well. So, let's have a look. Oh, good. You've got a few to keep you going. Thank you, Louise. Are you new to my channel? I don't think I've seen you before. Apart from earlier, obviously. But, oh, I need to cut some more. Coastal Cabana, I think. Bit out. There we go. So it makes a bit of a difference once you get the card base, them stuck onto a card base, because it gives it a, you know. Hi, Vanessa.
Oh, we got another.
Louise has been in before. Ah, right. Okay. Thanks, Janice. Janice knows. Right. So we're 45 minutes. I'm happy to do another one. So if anyone would like to super chat me some colours, please, that'd be lovely.
And I'll try to do the numbers.
So super chat is basically where you can support my channel and just donate me. You don't have to pay, only $1 will do. $1, a pound, $1. I'm saying $1, a pound, dollar because there's US, UK, and then Australia. Oh yes, you did, Louise. Thank you so much. You did. Yeah, I remember now. Thank you. You love it on the peacock. It's also nice if you have lace trim. Ooh, that would be nice. Yes, that would be nice.
Are you thinking about doing it?
I'm kind of keeping it simple with the stamping because I think we're gonna make it a bit more complicated later on in the day. So if you're around all day, I next go live at 1 o'clock, and I will give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing at 1 o'clock. So if you want to be ready,
be prepared.
Be prepared. Basically, I'm going to be in my craft room and start creating something, or maybe I'll start off with some colours and things, and then you guys can super chat me and tell me what to remove. Oh, so if you want to tell me not to use Tombow, that's fine. You could tell me not to use my scissors. So that would be fun.
You can't use glue and you can use sticky things.
Well, you can't just say to me you can't use glue. That's not fair.
Why not?
That's
You
not
can use
fair.
the
That's not fair.
No.
You can say specific glue that I'm not allowed to use.
Well, you're not allowed to use the push-up things, whatever, the sticky pads.
Oh, the sticky pads. Yeah, you could tell me I'm not allowed to use. You still can't get the affiliate link to the work. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a bit odd, Janice. I'll go back and check that.
Are we doing the other one?
Oh, if you go to my blog, artfulstampin.co.uk, on the right-hand side, I've got an Amazon widget. You should be able to click from there. Yeah, shall I do another one? A bit more.
Numbers.
No, I'll use the same
Why?
stuff. Why? Because it's
boring.
oh.
Boring.
Yay! Thank you, Vanessa. Right, Vanessa can choose. It takes a bit of time to do super chat. Ah, okay, that's fine. Thank you, Vanessa. So kind of you. Right, so Vanessa can actually get to choose now because she super chatted me. Vanessa, you can choose some colours for me, please. Oh, Janice, I'm sorry. Okay, I will see if I can get a direct link. I'm still getting used to how the Amazon affiliate thing works. So can you put that back on the shelf? Right, Vanessa, hit me with some colours. Oh, Vicky, thank you. No, that's for next. Vicky, 1 o'clock. Right, I'll write that down. No scissors. Vicky's told me I can't use scissors.
Well, remember that. No scissors.
No scissors. Cheers. I think I might start off doing a scrap. I'm going to stick that right next to me here. So 1 p.m. No scissors. Oh, you'll be asleep. Okay. Thanks, Vicky. Very kind of you. Yeah, you can't tell me what I can do. You can only tell me what I can't use. So yes, no, I think I will end up doing lots of tearing. You're quite right. Vanessa says Poppy Parade, Bermuda Bay. So can you grab me Poppy Parade off there? And Pacific Point. You can do 2 more colours, Vanessa. There's Poppy Parade there.
Poppy Parade.
Now, do you want me to use the same stamp set, or do you want me to do something else?
What others?
She hasn't told me yet.
Okay. Do stamps or not do?
How about you can't use Beautiful Friendship? Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Selma, if you can stick with me all day, I've got loads of other things going on today. So this challenge is just about colours and stamps. And then later on, Granny Apple Green, please, May. And Coastal Cabana. So this challenge right now is all about stamps and inks. And then the ones later on, I've got lots of stuff planned. I've got a sketch planned for later and yeah, other stuff. So right, so these are the colours. I think for the sake of time, I'm going to stick to the stamps I have on my desk. That needs a bit of a clean up. So I think let's go just Pretty and Butterfly. What are you knocking over? Can you pick that up, please? Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just inking the centre of this stamp because I just want a bit of it showing in the middle. I don't want it to... There we go. You were going to use the Beautiful Friendship, but you've decided on scissors. Oh, to not use Beautiful Friendship. Oh, no, it's more about tools and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's fine, Vicky. Yeah. So, what was that comment? I could watch it all day, Ruth. However, I'm packing to move and I'm feeling my... Oh, Sheila, you can have me on in the background, lovely. We'll cheer you on. Sheila's moving house. So, she needs cheering on to get the packing done. Get cracking with the packing, as they say. Right, where's Winterwoods? Right, let's have a look at this. We could use... Oh, let's go... Let's use this one.
How many people have we got? We've got 35.
35 people watching. Esther's... not Esther. You're not Esther, you're May. May is keeping an eye on the numbers.
We need likes.
We need likes. See, my children are better YouTubers than I am because they absorb YouTube. So they're like, Mum, you could do this, you could do that.
Mum, you should be doing this.
Yeah. So my kids are my YouTube consultants.
Please a like.
May.
Oh yes, someone liked. Thank you.
May is my cheer at honour. I know what, if I flip that round, then I'll get to see the...
We got 7 likes and 4. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Vicky. You just super chatted me again. Do you realise what you're doing? Esther's out for the day. She sent me a lovely message this morning saying, hope it goes well. And she'll try and pop in when she can. But I think she'd already had a day planned of stuff to do. So she'll be joining us later. Right. I'm thinking, what about some of these fun butterflies? Right, yesterday I was talking about how I commit stamp surgery, and this is a perfect example of why, okay? So this stamp set is designed to match the punches. So because of that, they've designed the butterflies to go together. However, I don't always want to use the butterflies together, so sometimes I do cut them apart. So I just do a very clean cut so that if I do need to put them back together, I can. So it's not too drastic, I promise. It's not the worst thing that can happen to your stamps, I promise. Okay, so that's that done. I can hear my son singing in the shower upstairs. He's got the main role in a school musical, so he's taking his singing very seriously. A little one down here. You do the same with your stamps. Oh, good to hear, Selma. Good to hear. It is a very day today. Oh, you mean with the weather or the stamping? I've still got red to go on here. May, can you come and help clean up my stamps, please? She's disappeared. Right, where's the stamp cleaner gone? There we go. Right, there we go. Here. I'm running out of blocks. Right, I want some leaves. I've got this lovely little pine leaf here, or pine branch or twig or something. So, yes, it is. It's quite dark here. We've had snow this morning, Selma. Couldn't believe it. Right, there's some stamps on those. If you take those ones off. Oh, good, Sheila. Good. Just trying to see if there's a small flower I can use. No, right, okay. I'm just going to have a play with this pine leaf. See what we can do. Might bring you closer.
Yeah.
Right, you clean. Just take them off and I think my granny apple green needs re-inking. Oh, what puppy have you got, Selma? What dog have you got? How old are my kids? I've got a 17-year-old, a 14-year-old, 12, and
10.
May's 10.
What time is it? I want to see what the time is.
Oh, you do scrapbooking, Selma. Right, come back later because I'll be doing a
Scrapbook.
oh, what's the word I want?
What are you doing?
It'll come to me.
Crafting.
I will be crafting, yeah. Sketch. That's the word I wanted. I'm going to be doing a sketch challenge that you can use for scrapbooking. Right, so those are my little pine leaves in there now. And I'm thinking it would be nice to perhaps use the scroll as well. Just stamp that off to the side. That's Jaden's. My daughter's just come in saying, can she eat my son's sweets?
Not Jaden's.
Yes,
I bought.
No, I bought that for him. Oh, it's the one you bought?
Yeah, I put my
Did he already have the one that he...
You put his one on by the computer and I put mine on the table, Mum.
Oh, okay. Oh, I watched the funniest little video yesterday on YouTube. It was Jimmy Kimmel had told parents to tell their children that they'd eaten all their Halloween candy. And the reactions were just priceless. Oh, no way, Louise. How cool. Oh, yeah, very similar in age. You know what? I would never have thought that the unicorn stamp and the winter wood stamp would work together so well. Look at that. I love it. And I think it's mainly because of this swirl. And who was it that said that they wouldn't buy a stamp set for a swirl? You know what? The more I'm using it, the more I'm like, it is gorgeous. Oh, you saw it last year? Well, he's done a new one. Yeah, this is this year's reactions. Oh, and then there was this... Oh, no, I won't spoil it. You'll have to watch it. I won't spoil it. You need to go see it. Right, I know I haven't used the red. I am going to use the red. Don't worry. I'm wondering whether... You see, if I put red over the top of the blue, I'm going to end up with a very murky colour. So what about I do the red? Will my assistant be cooking dinner today since I'm busy? Maybe she'll put the... Well, the boys tend to put the oven on for me. I think we're going to have sausage. I've got frozen sausage rolls in the freezer right now. So I think we'll have those for lunch. I mean, I'm only meant to be coming on here for an hour and then I'll have a 2-hour break and then... So I should be able to prepare food in between times. Ooh, look at that. Look at the red. Oh, now with these, because they're smaller stamps, you have to make sure you ink them up properly. Because if I'm in a hurry, I find that I've only inked... I've kind of not put enough pressure on it and I've only inked a portion. Yeah, the smoke must affect things so much. Stay safe in Australia, guys. Right, I'm thinking that little star stamp would be really sweet now. Just to bring in a little bit more of this red. Yeah, we rarely have those type of fires, do we, Ellie? I remember we had them when we had foot and mouth. They deliberately had to burn all the carcasses of the cows. That was horrible. I think I have spoken about it on here before. Gosh, it was probably over 10 years ago now. And the smell of the burning cows. Oh, my word. Horrible. It was literally, you could see the pyres on hills. So sad. So with these types of layouts, I'm anticipating that you may want to put a a sentiment in there as well. So either you can, if you've got space to stamp it directly on, you can, but because it's so busy, I would envisage that you just you stamp onto a piece of cardstock and then stick it on afterwards. So because I haven't really left space. Oh, you might be able to fit one across there. Let me do that one. You've been on my mind. That's nice, isn't it? I've got this thing though that I think because red is can be quite an aggressive colour, I don't like stamping words, sentiments in red. Is that just me? Right, have I missed any? I really like this one. Of course, I like them all. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Kind. The dust has blown across the Tasmanian seals all over the cars in Queensland. Queenstown. Wow. Looks like I pulled it off again, Ruth. Thank you. My hubby is the cook. Oh, wow. That's nice. Right, so I just got this. You've been on my mind. So all the stamps I've used today are available via artfulstampin.co.uk. I'm not just playing with these just for fun. I do actually sell all these products. And so if you want to know about how to get them for a little bit less money, you can actually just sign up and become part of the Stampin' Up family and be a demonstrator and purchase the products at a discounted rate. So do contact me if you'd like to know more about that. What have I got? Even I don't think I can fit. I'm trying to think where I would fit some of these sentiments on. Oh well, no, I don't think I'm going to do it. Sometimes there's just not enough space to do it, so don't try. I just feel like I need a little bit more red here. Right, have I used all the colours? No, I haven't. I've not used Coastal Cabana yet. Right, that one, the Coastal, might be good for doing the colouring in bit of these. So with this stamp set here, you've got these block solid elements that are great for colouring in these butterflies. So let's just do that quickly. Show you how it's done. So I do have a host code right now. So if you do place an order with me today, you get to perhaps dictate something for my use later on. Also, if you super chat me or PayPal me or purchase something this month, you will get an exclusive video next month where I open a new stamp set that I've ordered and use it. And you will get to see my first reactions, my genuine first reactions to a brand new stamp set. And that will be an exclusive video that will only be available to you guys. Now, where's that butterfly? Ah, here it is. I want to use one. I just need to clean it off. May, where have you put the cleaner? May? I've lost my assistant again. Oh, there it is. May, where have you put my cloth? Oh, got it. It's alright, I couldn't find the cleaner and the cloth.
That looks really cool.
It does, doesn't it? It's really eclectic. But it does look good, doesn't it? I haven't really got much space
I
for...
don't know why I think tropicals just messy.
You don't like what?
I just think of tropical.
You think tropical? Ah.
Yeah.
May is thinking tropical.
And how many people are watching? watching now?
How many people are watching? I don't know. Hi, good morning, Bobby. You got up at 6 o'clock to watch. Oh, whoa, dude. And you were up late last night chatting to me. Thank you, Bobs. Right, well, we're nearly coming to the end of this, so I'll recap in a second. And if you want to join in, are you joining in with me today? So who's crafting? Just put a thumbs up if you're crafting along with me. So the challenge this morning was blues, to use blues. And then I will go over the stamp sets, but if you don't have them, you can use your own versions. 37 watching. Awesome. Yay, Marcel's crafting. So pretty. Can't resist, just a few more little stars. See, my problem is knowing when to stop. Hi, Pam. Good evening, Australia. Thanks for joining. Hope you're crafting along with me. So the links to Artful Stampin Space and my shop and all that good stuff is in the description below. Also, if you go to my About Me, there's links there to my Facebook group, my Facebook page, all sorts of stuff. So, right, I am finished now. I am finished. Right, so Vanessa, what do you think of the results? A challenge with a time buzzer. Me and time. Woohoo. Yeah, yeah, no, you're right. I might do that for the next one actually. This is way out of my comfort zone, says Marcel. Oh, bless you. Well, don't if you want to just enjoy the process and not to worry too much about being in your comfort zone, then you just create whatever you want to do. I don't want to chop that butterfly off, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down first. Could not sleep, so first time watching from California, United States. Hi, Linda Carafa, the Scrappy Crafter. Thanks for joining. Well, you don't have to do what I've done. I'm just giving you this inspiration. What you have to do is stick to the colour scheme. Okay? You don't have to craft like I've crafted at all. You just need to use the colours I've used. So I will go over those in a second. Good morning, Michelle. You've already made 2. You said that right. What's are you referring to me or someone else? Oh, it is tag somebody so that they know that you're talking to them. So I think the best way, if you're actually referring to somebody else, just type their name first. Right, have a look what colours. Oh, I need to cut some more cardstock. I'm a bit low on cardstock. Right, let's get this back in. Yeah, you just create what you want to create. You don't have to copy me at all. It's just about joining in, having the colour and stamp set inspiration, and then doing your own thing, as they say. I don't know who they are, but there we go. Sorry, I've only got Pacific Point here in my little caddy. Yes, it's afternoon in the Netherlands. Yeah. Actually, I need to do a graphic with the European, some of the more European times. So sorry I haven't done that. So what time is it with you now, Silma? Because it's 11-ish here. Is it 1, 2 o'clock? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, red card would look nice, yes. May, can you... Oh, I don't know, she's gone. Right, so for this particular challenge, you need to use Pacific Point, Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green and Poppy Parade. Now, if you don't have Stampin' Up! Inks, or you just have pens or whatever you want to use, it's a nice blue, a real kind of mid blue, a slightly more turquoisey one with a lighter version of it, a zingy green, and then a really nice bright red. So it's 12 in the morning in New Zealand. Oh, Joanne. Right, go to bed and then you'll be able to catch my late ones later. In the morning, go to bed and get up and then you'll catch me later. A really nice bright red and a green. Okay, so that's one of the challenges. Yo, 3:20 in the morning. You must be really East Coast. No, West Coast. What am I talking about? Oh my word, you must be really, really like far over. Right, you need to go to bed as well. Right, so those are the colours for that challenge. If you don't have these stamp sets, that's absolutely fine. Just pick some numbers. Actually, I'll go over the numbers. I think back on the chat they were like 7, 20 something. I'm gonna have to look back. But I used all wired up. So what you can do, type in the number of stamp sets you have, then just choose 5. So then you just pick out those stamp sets and you just use those stamp sets. That is kind of the challenge, is to only use some random stamp sets. Or failing that, go up to your shelf, close your eye, do that. And then please, if you can, use those 5 colours. All right. Then the other challenge is more blues. So just pick 5 blues that you have in your stash. And this was what we created with exactly the same stamp sets. But we created this beautiful unicorn peeping out of the floral undergrowth. A fantasy kind of little scene. Okay. So you've got a choice. You've got all the blues or you can use this colour scheme. Right. Go forth and create, guys. I'm going to go and have some breakfast. Let me flip my camera around so I can say hello. What colour is that wire stamp? This one, it was Coastal Cabana. That one. Oh, that's fine, Reach. You can watch. I thought I've missed the live, but it seems that you're on time at least for a little while. Yes. Yeah, you've just, I don't know, you might have missed the beginning one, but that's fine. You can watch the replay and you can enter, you can put your entries in whenever. You've got till Tuesday to do it. So let me just check back on some of the... Yeah, US folks are dedicated. Oh, you can sleep when you want, says Linda. Cool. Oh, wow. Yes, watch the replay. But the challenge is just to either use 5 blues or the colours that I've just shown you. And then just pick 5 stamp sets from your collection, however you want to do that. If you want to just go close your eyes and pick, that's fine. So that's up to you. Thank you everybody who's super chat. Thank you, Vicky. And I've kept your challenge for later, no scissors. So my next one is I'm going to start creating, and then if you super chat me, you can tell me what I'm not allowed to use. So I think I might start off with some scraps for that one, because that's kind of a good way to get started. And then I'll go from there. Okay. Yes, go to bed. Nice to see you all. Wow, I've been on here for 1 hour and 20. I've got to go. I'm going to have some coffee and put the heating back on. It's cold here. It feels like it's going to snow again. Right, see you all over at Artful Stampin Space. See you guys. Bye.